どうか忘れないでいただけるととっても嬉しいです。
Auto, voice of a generation. It's about time to react to it. And I'm going to be honest, for the longest time, I didn't want to react to it. Because, I mean, first of all, I already extend like even 4 minutes worth of content into like 2 hours, as you probably have seen with the 𝗶𝗾𝗀𝗀𝘀𝗀 reaction video. So seeing a 46-minute long video, yeah. I wonder how long this video is going to be. But another reason of why I was kind of postponing on reacting to this is because, I mean, I don't like reacting to YouTube videos. Years ago on a gaming channel, I've already tried reacting to YouTube videos. It was like more like spooky videos or whatever, but still it was like YouTube videos. And I mean, I sucked at reacting back then anyway. So that contributed to it too. But also because it was YouTube, there's like, I don't exactly know when to pause and like where the pockets are of where I can speak. At least back then. Things probably might have changed now. I don't know. We'll see with this video. Because I do have a lot to say when it comes to auto, so who knows? Maybe I'll figure something out with this video too. But, and also just overall, I've gotten better at reacting anyway. So, you know, we'll see. But, I don't know. I just don't want to like pause on like in the wrong spots or like just, I think my main concern is not pausing at all and just like, essentially just like, kind of like stealing the guy's video or whatever. It's like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to just steal the content. I want to kind of like transform it, give my own thoughts and takes and stuff. And hopefully I'm able to do that. Anyway, let's begin.
You know, as someone who's...
What does that say? I'm ready. Good morning, afternoon, okay.
You know, as someone who's been consuming Japanese entertainment...
Should I even... Never mind.
For a decade and a half, I've always had a hard time convincing people why they should buy into that
stuff. What am I bobbing my head to?
Japanese music in particular.
What am I doing?
I mean, you got a fresh, distinct sound through J-pop. Annie songs always find a way to create an emotional connection for the listener to latch onto, and Vocaloid with its refreshing breadth of producers and individual styles. But even amongst such an insane talent pool already, Otto is a completely different breed. Otto has been breaking out on the global stage with a voice unlike...
Which is so funny to me because like, I literally started reacting out of every single artist I could have reacted to. I went straight to Otto, which like I've said before, it's like going from like, instead of dipping my toes in like weed or something, I went straight to freaking bath salts. Like I went straight to like the craziest thing ever. So
any other and better than any other. This is somebody whose unique voice has reached the world in a manner all her own. This is the greatest...
Is that show? Wait, no, that's Odo. I don't want to get it wrong and be like, oh, you're a fake fan or whatever. Even though I'm a new fan, so you know, I can make mistakes too, but like, I think, wait. Oh, whatever.
Singer of this generation. So without further ado, this...
Yeah, that's Odo. Yeah. All right.
Singer of this generation. So without further ado, this
Without
is
further ado. Wait. Ready for my show. Oh, so it was show. Well, fake fan alert. Fake fan. Hey, man. Hey, as the title says, new auto fan reacts to Voice of a Generation. I think that's how I'm going to title it as. So, hey, cut me some slacks. Cut me some slack, okay?
Our story naturally starts in Japan, where Otto was born in Tokyo on October 24th, 2002. That's all we know about Otto herself. We don't know her real name, nor do we know what she looks like. We do know that once upon a time she was just
Things have definitely changed now. I mean, we still don't really know how she looks like, but I mean, we got a whole lot of, we got enough. We got quite a lot of stuff to appreciate, you know?
an elementary school girl that dreamed of being a manga artist. As a young girl,
Wait a minute. A manga artist? Damn, she's on that Gangle timing from Digital Circus. That's kind of crazy. I didn't know that. She went from being a manga artist to like a freaking goddess when it comes to singing.
she liked to draw, but she and her drawings would be picked on by fellow classmates. This girl was playing.
See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I mean, dude. Like, why does that happen? And like, hold on,
Draw, but she and her
so she was good at it, or I mean, he didn't say that she was good at it, but regardless, it's like, why did I say it like that? Regardless, freaking. Anyway, like, why though? Do you have nothing better to do? Like, why do you gotta? This is what I hate. This is why I hate bullies, man. Like, I swear, it's like it's one thing bullying a kid that's like a freaking weirdo like me. Even though you kind of have to watch out bullying those types of kids because they can, you know, turn out to be school pew-pews. You know, can't really say the full thing because YouTube is gonna send me to the shadow realm, but you get my point. But it's like bullying. Like, dude, she's just chilling. You know, she's just doing her thing. Like, why? Why do you have to pick on her, man? See, this is the thing. Here's a little tangent, but like on topic. I used to get bullied. Going into 3rd grade, I watched too much anime, and I was super impressionable back then. And going into elementary school, specifically 3rd grade, I was thinking, you know what? What if I pretend to be one of those quiet kids? Like those like, you know, the quiet, mysterious transfer student type characters. You know how in anime there's like a mysterious, quiet transfer student, and like all the girls like him, and all the guys are like jealous, like trying to be their friend or whatever. That's what I tried to do, but all that happened was just me getting bullied because I'm like quiet, like I'm an easy target or something. And so yeah, that failed horribly. I just don't have, it can get pulled off. It's just that I'm not that attractive to pull that off. You know, like I don't have that like mysterious, and like I don't have that mysterious vibe. That's why, at least, especially back then. Now maybe I could pull it off more. Like if I change my look and like I wear all black or whatever. But now it's too late for that. Like now it's like, dude, I've embraced who I truly am, and that is being a silly goober, you know, being a silly goofball. That's who I am. So, yeah, like I'm not gonna try and pretend to be this like aura farming cool badass type anymore. Like I've already lived that kind of life before, and it failed horribly. It failed miserably. But that's one thing, right? Like getting bullied for trying to be all cool or whatever. But this, her just chilling and just drawing. Why? Like, do you really have nothing better to do in your life? Like you have to bully this girl? It's just not even, just mind her own business. I freaking hate that.
Drawings would be picked on by fellow classmates. This girl was plain, shy, pessimistic, didn't talk to many people, actively avoided people that stood out, and didn't feel confident in herself or anything that she did. She was, by her own admission, a very gloomy person. There was one thing that brought color.
Definitely been there, dude.
That being the mysterious world of Vocaloid. As far back as 5 to 6 years old, she was exposed to Vocaloid through outlets like Nico Nico Doga and the
Hey, yo. Hold on, what the frick is going on
5 to
here?
6 years old, she was exposed to Vocaloid through outlets
Hey, yo, what is this?
like Nico
Hold up.
Boga and the DSI application Flipnote Studio, where people were
Wait, DSI flip notes? What? That's freaking sick.
uploading videos derived from all the Vocaloid classics of the day.
See, I never had a DSI. I've had a freaking 3DS though. 2DS and a 3DS. So I've never had like a means of like watching YouTube or anything like that. But I didn't need that. You know, give me freaking Sonic Colors, give me new Super Smash Bros. Give me some Game Boy games that are able to be played on the DS, and I'm happy, dude. I'm good. You know, I don't need no freaking whatever this website is called, or what, a program or something. You know, like, I don't need all this extra stuff. Just give me the games and I'm good.
Such as
That's freaking cool.
Kagamine twins, and of course, Hatsune Miku.
Hatsune Miku, yeah. See, out of all of these, obviously Hatsune Miku, I know. I've asked this before, and I'm curious, like, what caused, maybe I might have to watch like a Hatsune Miku lore video or something, if that's a thing. But like what caused Hatsune Miku to just be so, like, to blow up, like, to go mainstream, you know? Also, I just noticed she's number 1, and these are number 2. Where's the tattoo or number here? Like, where's that on her? So she's the first Vocaloid? Or what? Regardless, I've also seen these two, but like more so in fan art. I haven't seen like music videos or whatever. Like, I've seen them in fan art. I've seen obviously her in fan art and memes. Never seen Gumi though.
It was something unusual, but it filled the girl with wonder, and she wanted more of it. Later on her 3DS, she would continue diving deeper into this rabbit hole through Nico Nico, where there was nothing but Vocaloid content as far as the eye could see. A place where there was no 3DS, she would continue diving deeper into this rabbit hole through Nico Nico.
Yeah, I never had all that. Yeah, wait, is this a DSI? Maybe I have that now. I think I have this now. Or maybe I have a 3DS. I don't know. I had a freaking DS that doesn't have, it didn't have this, it didn't have this. Like, yeah, I don't know. But on my birthday, I did get like a 3DS, I'm assuming. Yeah, it is a 3DS because it has like a freaking 3D effect. Wait, is that Moggy? Oh, shit. I think that's Moggy. I think that's Aladdin from Moggy. Dude, such an underrated anime. Such, like, oh my gosh. Like, why do so many anime that are trash get, like, multiple series, but, like, seasons, but freaking the GOAT that is Moggy doesn't? Like, come on, man. What are we doing? What are we doing, man?
Where there was nothing but Vocaloid content as far as the eye could see. A place where she was home.
This is literally just me, but with YouTube.
Along with the world of Vocaloid, the girl also became infatuated with 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀, a group of amateur singers that would try to sing covers of Vocaloid songs and upload them online. People such as Senra, Hanatan, Kano, and Mafu Mafu brought their vocal.
I think I've seen Mafu Mafu's character design before. Like, I think I've seen this in like fan art. I've also, I think, was recommended to listen to Mafu Mafu before. Hold on.
Online. People such.
But hold on. Okay. I'm not gonna skip that. So he said amateur artist. Does that automatically mean that you have to be faceless though? Or does that just mean that you're just like an amateur singer that just makes covers of other songs? Or maybe, wait, hold on. Actually, yeah, I will skip back because I'm curious. Hold on.
Of amateur singers that would try to sing covers of Vocaloid songs and upload them online.
Okay, so specifically Vocaloid songs and amateur. But that doesn't, he never specified that you have to be faceless though, right?
People such as Senra, Hanatan, Kano, and Mafu brought their vocal styles to the table, all without showing their face. The focus was all on the art, and the girl loved that. She also loved singing, and with that, maybe she could be 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝘀 too?
But that doesn't automatically mean that you have to be faceless though, right? Because all of them they don't show their face. And it's like the main focus is on like the actual like vocals, the singing. But that doesn't mean that you have to be faceless though. It's just that most are. Or do you have to be faceless? This is exactly what I was talking about when it comes to the 𝗶𝗾𝗀𝗀𝘀 music video. Because 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝘀𝗀 is starting to show way like more of her face, and my question is she still trying to be a 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝘀, and if that's the case, what's gonna happen when she like fully reveals her face? I mean, I guess maybe it could still be separated, like on one end, like okay, like on one side. Like one side of her is like showing her face, but then when it comes down to actual like singing like songs and stuff, and like obviously like performances on like concerts, that's where she's gonna like continue being a quote unquote 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀, like not showing her face and stuff. I'm assuming, I don't know.
Why not? It's not like she believed in anything else going for her in her life. And just like that,
exactly.
this girl
Me with
would
YouTube.
Be a 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝘀.
Like I'm not really good at anything else besides YouTube.
She
You know,
needed a pseudonym.
besides just yapping.
Back to when she was learning about Japanese theater, and the word ado came to mind. This was a term used in Kyogen theater that referred to the secondary
those
character,
yokai?
whereas shite referred to the main character. It was poetic. Ado, a singer whose songs have enough power to support someone else's story. Except, that isn't why she picked it at all. The real reason was because she thought it was cool. She didn't actually know what it meant. Regardless, Ado would
listen, for a first name, the fact that that's the first thing that she came up with to like use as like a cool name or whatever, way better than my name. Way better than most people's names. Freaking Mr. B 6006 or whatever his freaking name is or was. My name used to be freaking Cool Steve X. Like, that's the crazy, like, dude, if that's not the most stereotypical, like, stereotypical freaking kid name, cool kid name ever, I don't know what is. Cool Steve, not even my name, by the way. Like, my name isn't even Steve. It's just that I used to play Minecraft a lot. So it was like Steve, but like cool. And then X, just because I thought the letter X is cool on some like Elon Musk vibes or something. So it's like cool Steve X, like dude, like come on man, like you know, and then here's freaking Auto, like oh yeah, Auto, and it has a deeper meaning too. And she didn't, and like it's like aligning to her as like an actual like artist, like you could not have picked a better, like a more perfect name. Like this is what.
Take this name and her soul talent to the top of the world.
Yo,
After getting a starter kit to
music.
record her songs, Auto slowly figured out how.
That's how her closet looked like? See, this is what I'm talking about. See, this is what I mean. Way bigger than mine. Where is it? Cue the Vsauce music. Boom, boom. Nah, it definitely is. Where did she even have... What? Where did she even plug in the freaking mic and set up a whole table? And is that a freaking PC? Like, what is that? Where? What? Like, what? Nah, that's wild, dude. What?
How it all worked and set up a spot to record in her closet with any soundproofing material she could find. Once it was all together, she uploaded her first cover of Kimi no Taion on January 10th, 2017.
Oh, Oh, this is the song that I was listening to.
For being 14, I think she's onto something here. She thought so too, feeling a confidence in her singing like she had.
Okay, so, yeah. I remember when I listened to that song, I was like, it doesn't really hit us hard. But that's because I didn't know that this was literally her first ever song. And now that I know that, it's like, damn, it really does hit hard. Just because it's like, she got some freaking, dude, at 14 for her first song, she got freaking vocals, dude. It's just that obviously I didn't know that when I was reacting to it, and it got completely overshadowed by all the other bangers that I was listening to.
I think she's onto something here. She thought so too, feeling a confidence in her singing like she had never felt in anything before. So she kept singing.
Yeah, she's not aggressive in that one.
Through a combination of experience and her voice maturing, Ado found a style that suited her. Taking influence from Japanese singers like 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝗀𝘀 and Western bands like Queen and Kiss, her once...
That's freaking sick! What? Yes, actually, Kiss. Damn. I definitely didn't know that. She used to be influenced by Kiss?
From Japanese singers like 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀 and Western bands like Queen and Kiss, her once soft vocals developed a kick to them, mixing various vocal techniques to add character to her singing. Developing her voice wasn't done through any sort of training, but
like,
just seeing what...
Like the Western bands like Kiss, it's like, that's where she got like the more growly type vocals, I'm assuming. Because I seriously doubt that freaking 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀𝘀 or 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀𝘀, what was it?
From Japanese singers like 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀𝘀.
𝗯𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀. I seriously thought that someone like her is gonna be like, yeah, you know, like do it, or something like that, like having freaking aggressive as vocals.
Mixing various vocal techniques to add character to her singing. Developing her voice wasn't done through any sort of training, but just seeing what new skills she could add to her repertoire. Years of activity resulted in Ado developing a vocal identity rooted in
editing.
Power and poise.
Oh yeah, dude, I love this one.
During this whole process, Ado further immersed herself into 𝗶𝘃𝘃 culture. Shortly after kicking things off, she went to see 𝗶𝘾𝗶𝗶𝗶𝗃 live, where she experienced the mystique of being in 𝗶𝘶𝘃 in person. So many people were gathered to hear a singer whose face no one had seen, and yet the songs moved the entire audience. Ado wanted to replicate that, dreaming of one day putting on a concert in front of a packed Saitama Super Arena. She dreamed big, but despite the ambition, her own psyche led to her carrying a lot of baggage on her journey. One time she went to go see an active singer she had met online, but when she saw them perform, it wasn't to the ideal that she had thought. To her, it was unprofessional, unserious, and she turned that train of thought.
Is that her biting her own tongue? Like, or is that like, kind of looks like a leaf, if I'm being honest. But I seriously doubt it's a leaf. What the freak? She biting an organ? Like, I don't know. Maybe that is just a tongue, but I don't know. Like, I mean, look at that right there. It kind of looks like she's biting into a leaf, but at the same time a tongue, and I mean, I don't know, whatever.
Back to her. It was unprofessional, unserious, and she turned that train of thought back to her. Was she the fool for trying too hard in this industry if the fools she had seen were lurking around every corner? Was going down this path even worth it at all? Maybe her idea wasn't right. Maybe everything she thought she knew about the world of singers was a lie. These thoughts clouded her mind.
I mean, if that's the case, you just gotta be better. You just gotta be better than everyone else, you know? It's like, okay, if everyone else is unprofessional and just sucks balls, well, doesn't mean I have to, right? That just means that the standard is so low that it's gonna be easy for me to completely overshadow them. At least that's what I would think. Maybe not at the time. Like, if I was trying to be an artist, like her, obviously I would not be thinking like that initially. Nowadays I can definitely think that way because I'm just built like that now. I've trained my mind to be delusional and to be like arrogant and stuff. And I'm like arrogant in like a playful way. I'm not like fully like, I'm not like a freaking narcissist or something. But like, cause like obviously I can also simultaneously go from like calling myself a genius and like freaking attractive or whatever. And then at the same time be like, yeah, I'm a dumbass and I'm not like, I don't think I would ever go as low as saying like I'm completely chopped. You know, I would never go as far as to say I'm like completely hideous or whatever. But, you know, I can still be like, oh yeah, I'm built like a freaking Minecraft skeleton or whatever. And then at the same time, I'd be like, yeah, this is what peak male performance looks like. Or so, you know, just, it's like, I don't take myself too seriously. Which is, it's kind of a bad thing as well because, you know, when you don't take yourself too seriously, others might not take you too seriously. And then when you try and actually be serious, like give some serious advice or like talk about some deep philosophical topics or whatever, people are just like laughing. And it's like, dude, this isn't the time for laughter. I'm trying to say something deep right now, you know? But anyway, moving on.
But she kept going anyway. She'd make use of that pain. She'd continue to believe that she was in the right and never give up.
I like this song. Also,
You're
that's
Otto's cover of
hey
Boca
man,
de
that's
Veneta,
freaking sick.
her biggest hit
Despite
for any-
wait. Despite the insecurities, despite the low self-esteem, she was still going, and that's how you got to do it, man. That's literally what I'm doing right now. I'm over here in a freaking car. I'm over here. All these people saying that this is like unrealistic to be a YouTuber and stuff, and I don't freaking care. This is my hyperfixation since childhood. And I'm not just doing this for money either. You know, like my goal of being a YouTuber is literally, like YouTube literally saved my life. YouTube has changed my life. YouTube has saved my life. YouTube has made me a better person. And I want to be a YouTuber who does the same thing for other people. I used to watch like Markiplier, Roy Purdy, Dashy Games, Jack 7K, like all types of stuff, like all types of creators. And they literally like made me happy and like changed my life and like all types of stuff. And I want to do that too. I want to make people's days. I want to make people happy. I want to like potentially even save people's lives. I don't know how I would do that with my content, but I just want to be who other YouTubers were for me, you know? Bars, by the way. And that in itself, and also another reason is because, well, YouTube, I can be my true self at its fullest, you know? No other job you can be your true self besides like content creation. Like, you really expect me to be my true self when I'm freaking cleaning doo-doo stains off of toilet seats, or like even an actor? Like, you're playing roles as an actor or a comedian. Like, that's just one side to you. Like, literally no other job allows you to truly be who you are as a person besides content creation. And I want to do that. I want to do what I want. It's like I want to be my true self while simultaneously doing what I truly love, and that is playing video games or watching anime or something, you know, like watching things. Like I like reacting to, or I like watching YouTube and like shows and stuff. So might as well make content out of that, you know, while also presenting my true self at its fullest potential. And then, you know, it's just a win-win for everyone, you know? Anyway.
You're listening to Otto's cover of Boca de la Verita, her biggest hit for any cover she had posted before her debut by a lot.
Yeah,
it's
didn't
even
this
got
song get
more
like
views than the original on YouTube. Before this,
okay, yeah, I was right. I was about to say, didn't this song get like freaking 49 million views or something? Which at the time of this video, I guess it was 48, so.
she ended up making her first initial breakout after appearing on Whale Don't Sleep's Osmanthus in December
Also,
of
what a
2019.
freaking flex, getting more views on a cover song instead of the original. I wonder what like the actual artist thinks of that. You know, like the actual like Vocaloid artist thing, right? That's how you say it. I mean, I'm assuming she got permission to do a cover on that song, so. But still, it's kind of like, okay, I gave you permission, but like, damn, you really have to like get more views than me though? Like.
19. After that, she kept on getting invited to do projects. She'd do one with 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝗶𝘲𝘀𝘀 that hit #1 on Spotify's Japan Viral 50 chart, and on another, she'd team up with legendary Vocaloid producer 𝗠𝘂𝘂𝘀. Otto and her reputation were on the rise when she joined the talent agency Cloud9, and on October 15th,
Dude, Cloud9 is freaking crazy. Like, I swear that was, the only Cloud9 I know is a freaking, like, esports team.
2020 announced that she was signing with Universal Music Japan under Virgin Music. Years of grinding and developing herself brought her to
I don't know
a new
who that,
frontier.
I don't know what that is, but that sounds impressive.
Otto was a professional singer. Otto stated before
Oh,
with how
yeah.
bad she was at everything else in life, she was worried that if she couldn't get a professional career going, she'd end up becoming a NEET. So,
Not an education, yeah. Yeah. Me. Not, okay, well, I would never be able to be a NEET because, just, like, life circumstances, you know, like, if I was ever a NEET, I would probably just straight up be homeless. Like, fully. Like, I mean, like, now, I mean, I am in a car, but, point is, it's like I could never be a NEET, but I am kind of in the same boat of like being such a failure at pretty much everything else. And, like, I swear, if it wasn't for YouTube, I genuinely, like, if YouTube never existed, I seriously have no idea what I would be doing with my life. I feel like I would be just depressed all the time. Like, nothing fills the same, nothing fills my void just like quite like, YouTube. Like, seriously. Like, acting, I don't know. Comedy, I don't know. Like, nothing, literally nothing exists. Like, if YouTube didn't exist, nothing would be filling my soul like YouTube does. So I would probably just be depressed all the time. If I'm being serious. And also, I'm not really that good at everything or at anything. Like, I'm good when it comes, like, I can clean toilets, you know? But, like, I don't know. Like, I'm not really that smart academically. Physically, I'm a freaking Minecraft skeleton, as I've already said, so I'm not really that strong either. So it's like, what am I supposed to do? And nothing excites me either. So it's like, literally, what am I supposed to do besides YouTube?
thank God this worked out. Now it was
Thank
time
God
to
this
make her
worked out,
professional
yeah.
debut. But it needed to be the right song. A song that showcased everything Otto could do. Something that wouldn't just put her on the map, but one that would allow her to explode and catch fire. And she got all of that on the night before her 18th birthday. Debut single 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀𝘀, produced by 𝗠𝘂𝘂𝘀𝘀, dropped on October 23rd, 2020. On a technical level, Otto drew from a toolkit she spent years putting together and blew up, and this song became an anthem for the Japanese youth. 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀 calls out the social norms in Japan and rejects any intent to conform to the status quo. Mix that with Otto's punchy, harsh vocals and tie it together with the fact that this song is catchy as hell, and you have a mega hit that on YouTube is
Wait.
The fact that this song is catchy as hell, and you have a mega hit.
There's like 50 million covers. That's freaking sick, dude. Wow. Yeah. I already know freaking. Wait! This, the AI, streamer girl. VTuber or something. That's freaking. Even she did a cover. Bro. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Yeah, I already know the youth. I'm talking like a freaking old man right now, but like the youth of Japan are like freaking singing this, but like the older generation, they're like, this is giving a bad bad rep about the working class, or I don't know, whatever. It's freaking, old people, they always have to complain about everything.
That on YouTube has seen, oh my god, 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝗶𝗲𝘀𝗀
Even though it's valid.
And it was also extremely polarizing. Parents thought it was a bad song for their kids. Those that didn't see it as relatable thought it was edgy, and others just thought the way 𝗯𝘂 sang was weird.
What? What? I don't like 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀. Am I the only one that don't like this song? I feel it's kind of a hot take, but I can't understand the hype for this song. I feel like it's so cringe and childish. It's just my opinion. This person's trying to be a contrarian. There's just no way. Like, genuinely no way. Like, this person didn't even say anything about, like, why they don't like it. Just like, I don't like it. Lies. Just straight up just trying to be a contrarian just for views. Or likes or whatever. Just attention. There's just no way. Like, parents have, like, a actual reason for that. You're like, oh, yeah, because, I don't know. Talking about how the working conditions are bad, even though that's literally the truth, but whatever. Hold on. Hold on. It's not just the pressure middle and high school students who are counted by this song, bros. This is what a man in his 30s with 5th and 3rd grade elementary school students looks like. Seems that the chorus will be... Huh? Wait. In addition, the following true feelings were received from adults. It's not that the concept is enraged, but the melody is so loud that it get irritating. Wait, so they don't even have a good reason to not like it? I thought it was like, oh, it's like giving bad thoughts to the youth or something. Like to the elementary schoolers and stuff. They're just saying it because, oh, it's so loud that it makes me irritated. Freaking dumbass critiques, dude. Like, what? I could have come up with better critiques about this song. The fact that she's criticizing the working conditions of Japan, like, she's, like, ruining the reputation of, I don't know, whatever, something like that. These people are just like, oh, it's loud. It's irritating. Get your freaking sensitive ass out of here, dude. Weak ass ears, dude. Train your ears more. Come on. Stop freaking enough listening to freaking Taylor Swift or like freaking Disney songs already, dude. Like whatever the hell you listening to, opera or something. I don't know, like classical music, bro. Train your ears more. Come on. And then this person, like, I'm not even gonna entertain your comment. It's freaking just rage baiting. Literally just wants attention. I just find it cringe and childish, like literally dumb, like just stupid. Like, what do you mean? Like, not even giving an actual criticism. Just, I don't like it because it's cringe and corny. Like they forgot to say that this song is quote unquote corny because, everything nowadays is corny, especially on TikTok. Can you tell I'm kind of irritated from these comments? Like, freaking, no, this is, whatever. This is stupid.
Part probably had a lot to do with the controversy. Take something like Racing Into the Night by 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀𝗀, for example. Subject-wise, substantially more disturbing than 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀𝘀. But 𝗠𝗠𝑙𝑎's voice was nicer, so people looked the other way. 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀𝘀, I assume people thought 𝗯𝘂's voice alone would transform
Delinquent
legions of
vibes.
children into delinquents. Some of these comments hurt her,
Freaking knew it.
but she took pride in how her voice was able to reach people and liked wearing the title of being a voice for the generation. Similar to influential singers like 𝗶𝗾𝗀𝗀𝘀𝘀 that have been doing the same sort of thing. 𝗯𝘂 was similar to influential and liked wearing the title of being a voice for the generation. Similar to influential singers like Billie Eilish that have been doing the same sort of thing. 𝗯𝘂 was here and in.
So that's probably why she likes Billie Eilish. Okay. Also, that does go hard. Voice of a generation, like, that does go hard. I'm not gonna lie. But like, also, okay, I mean, I kind of get it. Like, oh, she's loud and it kind of maybe might turn them into delinquents or something. Even, I mean, no, I don't get it. Honestly, I think that's stupid still. Like, yeah, I think that's still stupid. I'm not gonna lie, but Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I tried giving the benefit of a doubt, you know, but I can't. It's just dumb. It's just stupid ass critiques.
In the spotlight. Maybe not exactly in the way she thought, but eyes and ears were on her. And that's...
Is this why the next song... Is this where the I Am a Controversial or whatever that controversy or whatever that song is called? Is that the next song?
What mattered. 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝘀𝗀 made Otto the youngest artist to hit 100 million hits for a release. The song went to the top of the Oricon Digital Singles Chart, the Spotify Viral 50 chart in Japan, and Billboard Japan's Hot 100. Most impressively, without ever having a physical release. This is a big deal because even in 2020, Japan's music economy was still anchored on physical releases. 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀 was a major contributor to the...
Dude, they're so freaking traditional. Dude, I mean, I've heard from the Trash Taste podcast that like even banks they still needed like use papers or something and like actually go to the bank instead of just doing everything online. It's something like that. It's like they're still so traditional. So the fact that this is like knowing from what I've heard of Japan, they probably still have a blockbuster. In fact, this actually sounds like a blockbuster. I'm not old enough to like really, I'm not old enough for like to know Blockbuster. Like I've never been to one, but I know what that is, where it's like pretty much just like giving out physical copies of like movies, games and stuff like that. And I guess it like went bankrupt or something like that once like I guess like cable I think started, something like that. But apparently knowing Japan, they probably still would have something similar to Blockbuster.
Countries shifting towards streaming. It was also big for the community of Vocaloid and 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀 Otto came from, as she was willing to bring that world with her for everyone in Japan to see. Being an immediate success, Otto propelled herself forward, releasing single after single after single. Propelled herself forward, releasing single.
Ready Made. When I reacted to this song, I kind of didn't really feel it. Like I'm gonna be honest, I kind of didn't like. I was like, I mean, like it's good, but like compared to the other songs, it didn't really hit as hard. But literally, like the next day at work, I was just like singing it. So, I mean, that kind of goes to show that maybe I like it more than I initially thought. Like it was like a first reaction type thing. So, you know, and like I literally just got done listening to freaking Rule, Zero, 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀, like, and not even just 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀 normally, like 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀, the freaking, you know, first take version. So, anyway, I'm gonna take a piss real quick. Dude, the fact that the video itself is 46 minutes long, and I've already been recording on my phone for 43 minutes long, so. Also, by the way, I'm actually recording this right after recording Vivarium. So, that's why my voice is kind of chopped, because I'm still coming down from being sick. So, probably should have said that at the beginning, but whatever.
Releasing single after single after single. People were coming along.
That's one of my favorite songs.
The songs that she was putting out were produced by several Vocaloid producers. Ready Made and 𝗂𝘂𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀, produced by 3 and 𝗂𝘂𝘂𝘀𝘂𝘀 respectively, continue to push Otto's angst further in different ways. Ready Made jazzifying it and 𝗂𝘂𝘂𝘂𝘂 slowing it down. Then Odo, produced by Giga and Telluloid, ramps the energy Otto's capable of to 11.
That's how you say it.
To promote her releases, a lot of them were used as tie-ins to other projects to put more ears on her. Eventually, a little over a year into her professional career, it was finally time to make the
I Am a Controversy song.
Step. Otto's first album.
Hey.
Released on January 26, 2022, and Let's just cut to the chase. It sold over 100,000 copies in its first week, the first album by a female artist to do that in 13 years, reached platinum status, topped every chart it appeared on, and was the first debut album by a female artist to debut and peak at #1 in a decade. The album itself is made up of 14 tracks, split in half.
But like, I'm not special though, right? Like, I'm just like you guys. Like, I'm just like everyone else. Like, okay, Corey Kenshin. Like what are we talking about here? I'm just a normal person, right? Head ass. Like,
half between pre-existing singles and brand new stuff. You could go from the rush of 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝗀𝘀 to newfound intensity of originals like Motherland, which was also used in Japanese broadcasts for the 2022 Winter Olympics. Kyogen proved that 𝗯𝘂 wasn't just edgy. She was a genuine, versatile talent that the country had taken notice of. It was a victory for the young artist 𝗯𝘂 was becoming and the Vocaloid community that she was bringing along for the ride. While we're going ahead and making waves, 𝗯𝘂 went ahead and performed her first live show, 𝗂𝘂𝘀𝗀𝘀, on April 4th, 2022. Here we have not just another major step in 𝗯𝘂's career, but a major pillar in her art. 𝗯𝘂's lives consist of...
Oh, wait, what did he say?
Live show, 𝗂𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀, on April 4th, 2022. Here we have not just another major step in 𝗯𝘂's career, but a major pillar in her art. This is her first show? 𝗯𝘂's lives consist of her harshly backlit to keep her face hidden, leaving her singing and the rest of the production to do the heavy lifting. It was a pivotal moment to establish how she was going to express herself on stage and a major success in its own right. With a wildly successful debut album and her first concert under her belt, what big move 𝗯𝘂 does next is anybody's guess.
Pick up your phone ringing, pick up your phone.
Hey 𝗯𝘂, it's Toy Animation. I just wanted to say that we want you to sing the songs
One Piece
for the upcoming One Piece movie we're working on.
Yep.
In the summer of 2022, Toei announced that 𝗯𝘂 will be lending her voice to the soundtrack for One Piece film Red. If what she was doing before wasn't enough for you, she would now be singing songs made by some of the biggest names in the J-pop world for what may very well be the
this is crazy.
Songs made by some of the biggest names.
Yeah, I only know this. I only know Mrs. Green Apple. And I don't think I've ever even heard any of their songs, to be honest. Maybe I know some of them, like somebody else, name-wise. It's just that if it's in Japanese, I don't know. Like, I feel like I've seen this guy before, but maybe not. But this guy kind of looks like Uncle Roger. I'm not gonna lie. But man, to think that I wonder if he's going to touch upon like how her other shows are gonna do. Like, how did they even come up with like the whole birdcage thing, and like how did they even do that? Like, just like only have her silhouette, you know? Cause like in her first concert, everything was black. Like the drummers, like all that stuff. Drummers, guitarists, her. But in the other ones, it's just like her that's like covered in black. Like as like a silhouette. Somehow, how does that work?
In the J-pop world for what may very well be the single most popular piece of Japanese media. This was an otherworldly opportunity for people across the globe to be exposed to her voice. One Piece film Red was the single biggest breakout.
Dude, she already peaked charts. Like, what more could we do? Like, she already peaked like every chart possible in Japan. Oh yeah, right. Worldwide, I guess.
Moment of her career. It was my first exposure to 𝗯𝘂.
Sorry, I was cleaning the freaking screen because I spat on it. So
I wasn't even that deep into One Piece at the time. I barely started 𝗯𝘂 before a friend invited me to go see it in theaters. But oh my goodness!
And I've only seen one episode of One Piece, the first one.
Ever made. Bear with me because Film Red is a battle.
Yo, hold on. That was That's kind of a clean
on a
transition.
whim
Did you see
decisions
that?
I have ever
Look at Nami.
made.
Hold on. Oh yeah, maybe it wasn't so clean, but I mean, like, look, her look smiling and then just
Bear with me, because Film Red is a battle shonen musical. A combination of words that I
Damn,
never
those sound
thought
effects.
would ever go together, but coordinate spectacularly. And it wouldn't be so without how the songs on the scenes are woven into such an incredible story. Sup, it's me, Dandy. I originally put together a 10-minute segment going over this movie and its music. It got hit with acclaim that affected its visibility worldwide. To ensure this video remains up,
Hey,
that segment
tell
has
me
been cut
about
in its
it.
entirety.
I've done
But
with
don't
that a
worry.
whole
If
lot.
you'd like to see the full version of this segment with the rest of the video, check the link in the description. Just know that my point was to take you through all the songs in the movie and how integral they are to the experience, because Film Red is incredible for many reasons, but the soundtrack is the crown jewel. I also focused a lot
That
on
was a
Uta
clean
herself
transition.
because, let's be clear, not dismissing the excellent performances in both Japanese and English, but Uta is most synonymous with Ado. In just 7 songs, she has to squeeze everything about Uta through her voice, and Ado provides nuanced storytelling through the songs like you wouldn't believe. The film would not be the same without this soundtrack. To that same notion, there's reason to believe that there's something connecting Ado and Uta on a deeper level.
Dude, they look so cool together.
Believe that there's something
Like, look at that, dude. Oh my gosh. Oh man. No, but that's actually insane though. Like I'm not even, what is it? Like, I'm not even a One Piece fan, and I still like this is still like freaking revolutionary. Like, even I can appreciate that. And another thing, tell me about it. Getting hit with worldwide copyright strikes or claims. I've dealt with that a whole lot. That's why I gotta start editing like crazy. Or not editing like crazy, but like cutting a whole bunch of stuff because, hey man, I need that money, you know? I don't want to stay in my car all the time, you know? I gotta start getting paid, especially if I'm over here freaking making 6-hour long reactions all the time, or not all the time, but like, still, it's like, I ain't trying to do all that, you know?
connecting Ado and Uta on a deeper level. That desire to reach people through song for Uta is the one thing she puts all her stock into. Very similar to how Ado has done the same. Ado herself has confirmed that link for herself, and while on Oda and Toei's side it may be coincidence, it might also be further evidence that you can't have one of these without.
When people think of One Piece Film Red, they think of Uta or songs, your voice. I thought she was the complete opposite from me, but once I understood the story and her upbringing, I started to understand her thoughts and emotions. When she sang those songs, she's full of human touch in a good way. Uta is able to express feelings of joy and happiness, but also anger, hatred, and sadness in a very simple, relatable way. I think she is one of the first divas to reveal everything like that. I think that human touches are similar. What the frick is a diva? Isn't that like some freaking... What the frick happened? Okay. What? Oh my gosh. What the freak just happened, dude? Hold on. There you go. What's a freaking diva? Diva define. A famous female opera singer. I think this is the one that I know. A self-important person who is temperamental and difficult to please, typically used of a woman. That's the one I know. I didn't know that it was a freaking famous female opera singer. The opera singer part, I definitely, yeah, that makes a whole lot of sense. I was like, damn, a self-important person who is temperamental, like, I don't know. I don't think that's what that means. Like, the amount of times I've got a comment in my, like, a Japanese comment talking about like, she's my favorite diva or something like that. I'm like, what are we talking about? Like, what diva, you know? Now I understand. Because I thought it was like diva is like one of those like... I'm not even going to try and like mimic them.
And while on Oda and Toei's side it may be coincidence, it might also be further evidence that you can't have one of these without the other. The soundtrack of this film not only went platinum, but Otto's stocks just freaking
exploded.
So much acclaim came her way, and a lot of people
that's to be expected, dude.
To Otto. As this was happening, Otto finally achieved her dream of performing at the Saitama Super Arena on August 11, 2022. Not to make that seem like a footnote, but to iterate how ridiculous this period.
Yeah, she said, what's the freaking dance? Whatever, the freaking. It's like added in a Fortnite. Shoot, like that's what she was doing.
Not to make that seem like a footnote,
hey, look at that.
But to iterate how ridiculous this period was for Otto. The entire world was curious about this rising star, and Otto signed a deal with Geffen Records to help distribute her music internationally. This unprecedented
low key though. I thought this was Urban Dictionary for a second. Otto to make full-scale expansion to the U.S. Damn. So I'm assuming the One Piece songs like pushed her to being worldwide.
Geffen Records to help distribute her music internationally. This unprecedented wave of popularity meant the start of something big. Way bigger than Otto could have ever thought.
Yeah, this ain't no freaking. This isn't just Japan anymore.
A trajectory her career was going that can only be referred to as
Auto-mination, Auto World Domination. Yeah. I freaking love that song so much.
𝗯𝘂𝘀𝗶𝗶𝗀𝘀, directly calling out the polarization surrounding her from her debut.
So it took her that long to make this song? What? I thought it would have been like right after 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝗀𝘀, but I guess not.
On her first ever national tour, Mirage, from December 2022 to January 2023. She tacked on another side quest when she hosted her own radio show on All Night Nippon from
All Night Radio!
Spring 2023 to spring 2024. But she wasn't done. She went on a second national tour, Mars, going across nearly a dozen stops from June 2020.
Wait, what? Mars? This isn't even worldwide anymore. This isn't even worldwide anymore. This is like planetary, dude. Like
on a second national tour, Mars, going across nearly a dozen stops from June 2023 to September 2023. All the while exploring multiple distinct styles through singles she released during this time frame. By August 2023, things would go from ham to fucking ham. She collaborated with K-pop group 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀 on the Japanese version of their song Unforgiven. In September, Universal Studios Japan commissioned Otto to perform a song for their Halloween event for the year. You know, nothing special.
Show?
It became her third #1 single. Addy, can you do the opening for season 2 of Spy Family? 𝗂𝗂𝗂𝘀. Arranged by Yoko Kanno.
I didn't. Actually, yeah, I did listen to this, but I didn't react to it. I listened to this, like, on my own. My thoughts, it was alright. I'm gonna be honest, it didn't really hit that hard to me. But I still liked it. I mean, it is Otto. So
the same woman that did the music for Cowboy Bebop, Otto's having so much fun on this track. Let her do more anime songs, please, for the love of God!
Like, see, I like it, but it's like not one of my favorites.
So long, and this is probably the one Spy Family opening that encapsulates the overall vibe of the series the most.
I will say though, I like the anime opening way more than the actual anime. Like, I tried watching, not even just watching, I tried reacting to Spy X Family for, like, I think the first episode, and maybe even the second, and I just couldn't do it. Like, but this was like years ago, like back when I wasn't that skilled at reacting and all that stuff, and it was just like not a good situation for me to react to. Like, this was way before I was even in a car. This was back when I was still at a home, trying to do reactions, and all those home reactions sucked balls. I'm not gonna lie. So, yeah, but I didn't really like it. I'm gonna be honest. Like, it was just boring, to be honest, for me at least. Maybe now things have changed. My taste might have changed now. I don't know, but like back then, I don't know. I didn't really like it. But the opening though, the opening slaps.
Point, 𝗯𝘂 is shaping J-pop culture as we know it when she started thinking of a much larger ambition: to take her culture and share it with the world. Wish was the first time 𝗯𝘂 would go global with 14 shows across Asia, Europe, and America. The announcement ignited so much excitement that was really fast. Through this tour, 𝗯𝘂 wanted to fulfill her wish of showcasing.
See, that's what I'm wondering. If she does like another concert, when am I supposed to apply? You know what I mean? Like, cause like, dude, this was 𝗯𝘂 we're talking about here. This is freaking selling at shows like all the time. Like the moment I even tried, from Nicholas Light TV, I saw like he tried to apply to like a show or something, or like a concert. And he was like right on it to like trying to get the ticket right away, and he couldn't do it. He had to like get the ticket from some like other person that didn't want to go or couldn't go or something, from like freaking eBay or something like that, like a reselling thing. But like the actual, what was it, like Ticketmaster or something? He just couldn't do it. So my question is, how am I supposed to do it, right? Like, what am I supposed to do?
Showcasing herself and her culture to the world. J-pop, Vocaloid, 𝗂𝘂𝘀𝘀, everything that made her up. The tour was a massive success, and the world kept clamoring for more, and 𝗯𝘂 kept delivering. Let's just run down the list here. In November, she did her first fashion collaboration, which, while this shit,
Hey,
it's raw, you can't.
yeah, that goes hard. I'm not gonna lie, but no, knowing this is 𝗯𝘂, is probably gonna cost like $300.
Pay me to pay this much. Also,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Again, dang, 300 smack, dang. What? Yo. Oh my gosh, but that goes so hard though. Nah, look at that. Hold on. No, dude, I would definitely buy that. I would definitely buy that. Like this goes so hard. But like that, dude, that price. Yeah, okay. Right. The best looking one has to cost like the most. See, I'm actually even considering buying this. It's just that all of it probably sold out. Let's be real. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let me freaking double check that right now. Hold on, let me double check this. 28%. Yeah, I already know I'm gonna have to charge this. Auto X hair. Only on eBay now. Yep. Yep. Alright, well, how much is out of stock? Damn, I can't even buy this on eBay. $500, dude. No. Of course. Of course. See, this is the one that I want. And, wait, what? Condition used. It is a beautiful item as it has not been used. So has it been used or not? 3 have added this to their watch list. Wait, so is it not sold out? Yeah, like I would definitely rock this. I'm not gonna lie. But that price though. That price though. Yeah. Yeah, I need to get my YouTube money up. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta get more Patreons. Yeah, I gotta get more Patreons and YouTube money and all that stuff to afford this.
Also before Wish, she launched her first official cover album in December called 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀 𝗂𝘂𝘀𝘀 album, with 10 covers, including a tribute to Sheena Ringo's Crime and Punishment.
Crime and bro. Dude, crime but.
Also, when this album is a cover
God,
of
this song
Unravel,
is great.
there's actually a fierce debate on whether or not this or the original is the superior version. And here's my take. I rest my case. Otto produced an idol group that debuted in June.
Phantom Seats or whatever they're called. Dude, y'all are on my buns about this freaking group. I'ma get to them, okay? I'ma get to them eventually. I just got so much stuff to react to, okay? I don't know. I'ma get to them eventually. I'm just saying. Rest easy knowing that I'll get to them eventually. Don't know when. Maybe after One Piece film Red or something. I don't know. I want to watch more anime, to be honest. But eventually I'll get to them.
2024, and they have Otto's fingerprints all over them. While we're just going on this run, Otto released her second studio album, 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝘀𝗀, in 2024. It was mostly previously released singles packaged into a physical release. Translating to unfulfilled dreams, 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝘀𝗀 serves as a reflection on both the dreams Otto has seen come true so far and the dreams she has yet to fulfill. It also, she has yet to
peak position 111. Of course, dude. Of course, dude.
An album that hasn't peaked at #1 on some chart, by the way. Going into 2025, she's still fiercely asserting herself in this business as hard as she ever has.
What is this one? What is that song?
More collabs.
Oh, looks so freaking cute.
A fun one with 𝗶∞𝗀𝘂𝘀𝗀𝘀. And by this point, she's done multiple collabs with international artists. One with Imagine Dragons and another with Jax Jones for a song featured in Beyblade X. Otto world domination is in effect. I repeat, the world is becoming hers. Has this meteoric rise changed her as a person? Has she become
Whoa!
Becoming hers?
Wait, a POV shot of Otto in the cage?
Has she become accepting of herself and made?
Did she have like a freaking GoPro or something? What was that?
Well, not exactly. Otto has been Otto the entire time. She's still the same girl that recorded songs in her closet. Actually, she still records alone the majority of the time.
I freaking knew it. I knew that's where that was going. I don't know what. Yo, that's so freaking cute. No, zoom in. Zoom in, dude. Zoom. Damn it, I can't zoom in. Dude, I want to squish that plushie so much. I'm not even like a big fan. Like, dude, I'm a minimalist. I don't. You think me? You think I'm a collector? Hell no. But dude, oh my gosh, I want to squish that plushie so much. No, hold on, where do I get the, you know what? Actually, you know, no, hold on, little detour. Otto plushie. Amazon, I don't know. What the frick is an odd? Otto. I don't know where else to get it. Oh, well. Rip. Damn, dude. Okay. Yeah, wait. Bro. All right. Okay. Amazon is not coming in clutch right now. Walmart? What? She's so cute. Look at her. Cute doll. Yeah, dude. Absolutely adorable. Oh my gosh, dude. Look. I'm getting teary-eyed. I can't handle cuteness. Like Corey Kenshin, he starts tearing up when something is really like scary. I start tearing up when something is really cute. Like, oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, hey, you know what? If Walmart can come a clutch, I'm definitely gonna get an auto plushie. I'm not gonna lie, cause like look at this freaking shot. That's so cute, dude.
Covers in her apartment. This is kind of a testament to her ability to self-direct. Going even deeper into her process, it further speaks about her attention to detail. This has led Otto to a lifestyle where she's working 13-hour days to make sure she's getting everything just right. Admittedly, she thinks she can be doing a lot better, but that's just the way she's been doing things. Otto has a fixation on her art and keeping it sacred. People may assume that Otto's nervous about showing her face because she desires privacy, and that's part of the reason. But the main reason is because of her being an 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀. She wants to keep the mythos of this culture going as a part of it. 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀 have always tried to keep their identities hidden for the sake of letting their music shine. Some have finally unveiled their faces, but Otto's serious about that aspect of her art. That's why it's unlikely that we'll ever see a face reveal at any point in her career. That's also why Otto's depicted like this. Her name is 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀.
See? This is exactly why I was wondering about what's gonna come next. Like what's gonna happen now, right? Because she wants to keep the mythos, I think he said, of what being a 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀 is, like what that means. How is he, like what? And then also, my question is, he also said that some artists did eventually show their face. And how did that go? Like, what did that, like, are they no longer a 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀𝘀? Are they just like a full-fledged artist now or whatever? Like a singer? Or what? Because like Otto hasn't fully shown her face yet, but she's shown quite a lot, you know? She's shown a lot. And I don't know. Like, I don't know where, maybe before, when did this video come out? 4 months ago. I guess 4 months ago, yeah, in 4 months, I guess so many things have changed that she was like, you know what? I think I'm ready to start showing glimpses of my face now. You know what? She did that because I'm becoming a fan. In fact, I'm already a fan. She did that because of me, 100%. She did it because she was like, okay, Pube posts finally, or just Pube finally decided, he finally became a fan of me. I'm gonna treat him with some face reveals a little bit.
And she's basically Otto's anime stand-in. It's a sleek design that's tied to
what's she called?
In her career. That's also why Otto's depicted like this. Her name is 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀𝘀, and she's basically Otto's anime stand-in. It's a sleek design that's tied together with blue roses, which are all over Otto's branding.
I love that haircut.
Blue roses typically mean something along the lines of impossible love. But when Japan figured out how to artificially make blue roses in the 2000s, they took on a new meaning of the impossible becoming possible. Otto took this and made it a part on a new meaning of.
Isn't that more like purple?
The impossible becoming possible. Otto took this and made it a part of her brand to embody that new message and dreams coming true. Expression through her music extends into the music videos, man. While each song she puts out intends to her brand to embody that becoming possible. Otto took this and made it a part of her brand to embody that new message and dreams coming true. Expression through her music.
And I freaking love that. Dude, that is so... Okay, dude, not only does her name suit her so well, but then also the actual symbolism of the blue rose, it's like so freaking good, dude. It's so perfect. Everything's perfect when it comes to Otto. Like, dude. And it's like, she didn't even, and then the name was like as Bob Ross says, a happy accident. Like, she didn't even plan on naming herself that for that meaning. It's literally just because, oh, I think it looks cool or sounds cool, and then it's like perfectly like the perfect definition for her, you know? Like, it's not like me naming myself freaking Pube because my best friend said, like, as a joke, was like, oh, what if you make your profile picture like a white background with like a hair strand? So when people are like scrolling in the comments, you comment, they think that there's like a hair strand on their screen. And then after that, it just eventually turned out to be like, oh yeah, what if I name myself Pube because, you know, it's like a pubic hair, but like named in a goofy, silly way, you know, PYOOB instead of PUBE, and because like pube, you know, like PYOOB isn't like really that common as like a name on YouTube, is like, oh, you know, just keep the name going then if it's not that common, you know, like you can't mistake my name for anything else. Like you can't, searching that name up, you're not gonna be like, oh yeah, like it's not like a I don't know, like a random name like John Smith or something. You're not gonna be like, so which one of these John Smiths is your channel? It's like, there's only one, right? There's only one pube, you know? Actually, there was one that wasn't me, but like I completely overshadowed that version, like that channel. So, point is, mine was literally just for a joke. Otto was just like, oh, I think it sounds cool, and then turns out that sounding cool was like hella deep, you know, like it would perfectly align to her.
Extends into the music videos. While each song she puts out intends to reflect a specific emotion or theme, there's a distinct character to go along with each
that
video
I definitely
to make more
noticed
impactful the story she's telling and the feeling she wants to convey. Outside of her music, Otto's pretty simple. She has her personal life outside of her career, but whenever she is public, be it through when she was over the air or whenever she streams, Otto allows her fans to see her human side.
Yo!
If you want, there's also a secret club where you can enjoy loads.
Nah. Dude, even as like a joke, like even her just jokingly cringing at herself, her freaking vocals sound so insane. Like, wait, bro, I could not do that. If I was over here cringing, nah, that's freaking, that's unfair, dude. It's unfair. What do you mean? You can just jokingly scream like that? Like, listen.
If you want, there's also a secret club where you can enjoy loads of Otto content, but don't tell anyone I told you that.
Wait, Doki secret bit, what? What is this? Yo, I might have to look and check it out. I'm not gonna lie. Damn. This is like some Fight Club behavior. It's like first rule of Fight Club, don't talk about Fight Club or whatever. First rule of the Otto secret base club thing. Don't talk about it. Nah, dude. Nah. That, she gotta, dude, imagine Otto makes like a full-on like death metal song or something. Not death metal, that. You know what? Screw it, death metal. We can deathcore, dude. We can, you know.
When she's not doing that, she's gaming to mixed results.
She's a gamer too. Yo, goddamn, what is this quality? What is this? Freaking potato ass quality. Yo, that freaking character, dog. So tiny. Why does subtitles ping? Another one? No, what was she playing on? You would think that she's playing on a laptop in her car, like me. And even then, I feel like my quality would look better. Actually, no, maybe not, because she is streaming. She is streaming. But I seriously doubt that she's streaming in a freaking car. What? Why is she starving? Why is she starving?
だ私に向いているが誰だあなたは。
Yo, freaking screeches. I'm getting burned and cooked for what I just said. Yo. Yeah, she's getting freaking roasted. The term auto uses here, whatever, literally means catching fire, but online it refers to someone/something facing a big public backlash, like getting cancer or swarmed with criticism. Isn't that literally what people use in the West as well? Getting burned and cooked? It's like, damn, I'm cooked. Like, damn, I'm being burned. I mean, most people say getting roasted, but I've heard people saying getting burned as well. So she's like getting roasted and cooked. Damn, she's what? I'm getting canceled, I'm getting bashed. What is this quality? What? Dude, look at 148p or whatever, 440p. Dude, look at freaking 2 pixels on the screen. You can count the blocks on the screen. And I'm not even talking about Minecraft right now. Dude, this is even worse quality than when I was watching Angel Seek.
We're talking about...
Wait, dude, the quality is so bad, the freaking zombies started stretching. Did you see that? Look at that. What the frick is that? Look at that.
We're talking about
it's
somebody who's
diabolical.
convinced that onions fly in Australia.
Oh yeah, I have heard this one.
That promotes her to make some of the most unhinged tweets known to man. Like this. Morning. Good morning. What kind of dream did you have today, everyone? Me? I had a dream about killing a lot of people. What's more, I had the same dream even after going back to sleep. It's amazing, isn't it? So I'm in a really, really terrible mood. Let's do our...
Not. What did she cook? Or not cook, what did she smoke? Like, what? Dude. Does she have... Is she neurodivergent as well? Like, does she have ADHD? Like, this is like my mindset all the time, like 24/7. This is what's going on in my head, except instead of saying it out loud, she's just tweeting it.
Best today too. Hey, Abo. No, I'm Otto. Okay, you're Hito. I seriously wanted to be the kind of handsome guy that I would be happy to sit next to. I really wanted to be that. But I've decided in my next life I want to be a pigeon at a theme park and wander around the customers. So I wonder what I should do. Real? I'm serious.
Absolutely.
I'm serious. Smiley face.
And everything.
Congratulations on the third...
Dude, this vocal delivery on these tweets is like perfect, dude. Like literally the perfect delivery.
Anniversary of Prosecco. The third anniversary means that 3 years have passed.
Third anniversary means 3 years. In other words, 3 years have passed. I can't believe it's been 3 years, and when 3 years have passed, people get 3 years older.
Congratulations on the third anniversary. I'm watching. I want to eat soba noodles. Be grateful for an environment where you can eat raw eggs. Be grateful for an environment where you can eat 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝗀𝘀. Be grateful for an environment where...
Gohan? Yo, what is Dragon Ball doing? I'm just kidding.
You can make soft-boiled eggs. Kill me. Listening to your own songs and feeling better is practically...
Mood. Whoa. What?
Eggs.
What?
Kill me. Listening to
your own songs and feeling better is practically... masturbation?
Own songs and feeling better is practically masturbation. That has got to be a mistranslation. Wait.
Nah, you know damn well she was serious about that one. Listening to your own songs and feeling better is practically, I could flip that around and say watching your own videos and feeling better is practically masturbation. Because I do that all the time. I watch my videos all the time. I'm my own biggest fan and hater.
That has got to be a mistranslation. Wait a second. Reply. Wait. Don't abandon me. I'll smoke on the balcony and I'll only drink low malt beer. I'll do all the housework and everything.
What is this freaking...
Don't stamp the divorce papers.
Where did that come from?
I'm underage, so I've never smoked. I can't smoke. I've never drunk. I can't drink. I can't do housework. And I wasn't married to anyone in the first place. Thank you for...
How do we transition from smoking and drinking to marriage? What?
This is so
unhinged. This is so unhinged, dude. This is literally what's going on in my brain 24/7.
will continue to believe in my soul and move forward. I will die tomorrow.
What?
Jokes aside.
Nah,
she's always-
that is freaking crazy though. I know this part is gonna be like, he's like, jokes aside, and like the music is all sentimental or whatever. But like, dude, there's so many sides to Otto, it's insane. I'm not even talking about vocally too. Like the sadness, you know, like the fact that she hates herself or has hated herself, and that I'm assuming this is what he's gonna talk about next. But then also like her being as like a silly goofball like me, just like possibly even more unhinged though, for at least based off tweets. I don't tweet because I hate Twitter. I hate social media in general, so I don't have Twitter. But this is literally like, those tweets are literally what I probably would be tweeting as well. Just because that's what's going on in my brain. So, but like, I don't know. This is just making me like Otto even more, which I was expecting, to be honest. Like with the amount of hype this video has gotten, with how, like, I just knew I was gonna like this video, and also like Otto even more thanks to this video. You know what? Hold on. Actually, I could have done that. Wait, you know what? Hold on. 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝘀𝗶𝗃. Yep. There you
struggled
go.
with self-esteem, and even her successful career has yet to change that substantially. She's been on record saying that she is her #1 hater. No one in the world can hate
Feel that?
Otto more than she does. She would love to view herself in the same favor her fans do, but she's just not there yet. But there's hope that she'll
Yet. After 𝗶𝘾𝗾𝗀𝗀𝘀, maybe she's, I mean, according to that stream that I listened to, I think she's getting there. I think she didn't got there yet, but she's getting there.
get there one day. Her fans want that more than anything, because her music has been impactful to so many people and is in general just incredible stuff. Which
Incredible! You said the thing. I'm not gonna say, I coined that. Freaking incredible. Copyright, pube.
brings me to the music itself. So, Otto's music.
Is incredible.
All things considered, Otto has the best and most impressive discography known to man. I said
100%.
it, I believe it.
100%.
Let's not forget that through her 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝘀𝗀𝘀 roots, she has had and continues to get incredible opportunities to work with some of the best and brightest Vocaloid producers in the business, with the unfathomable range of styles that community provides. In return, Otto delivers an unfathomable range that puts something special on every single track. People more knowledgeable in music and singing can tell you the fun.
That song goes hard,
I
dude.
can
And the
say that she
visuals,
uses
too.
a deep
The fact that I literally called out that this is giving me, what is it, Little Witch Academia vibes. I think that's what I said. And it literally is animated by the same studio, apparently, at least according to somebody in the comments. I'm freaking genius, dude. I can just tell, dude. It's like, oh yeah, this really reminds me of that because of the animation style. Turns out it was literally animated by the same people. Okay.
repertoire and techniques
Or studio,
to color
I don't
her
know
vocals
about
in
the same
more
people.
ways than you could imagine. And she's been using this toolkit to creatively
I
set
love
her
this song
apart
too, man.
forever.
Oh my
But
gosh.
let's
This is still probably the greatest thing I've ever done on my channel. Like probably the greatest moment on my channel thus far. Me connecting this song to 𝗂𝘂𝘂𝗀𝘂𝘀 with like the exact same frame, dude. Oh my gosh. I'm a freaking genius, dude. But I wonder if a moment like that is gonna happen later. Maybe with Attack on Titan, I don't know. Because where else am I supposed to use my brain meats to try and like connect the dots with something else, you know what I
use
mean?
the beginning of 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝘀𝗀 as Exhibit A. The Otto staple style
Yeah,
is intensity. Her vocals are intense. Otto continues to bring that to each track, as does every producer she works with. 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝗀𝘀𝗀 goes a different way with that booming drum and bass combo, and the vocals adding this droning tension to tie the vibe together. Rates her as is, but her voice can go every which way. And then 𝗶𝗶𝗾𝗀𝗀𝘀𝗀 is the type of shit you could frolic in the sunset to.
Dude, I feel it. Oh shoot. Oh well, yep. Low battery. Dude, I'm telling you, freaking listening to 𝗀𝘂𝘀𝘀𝗀 is giving me like bipolar or something, like split personality disorder. Like every song is just freaking different. Freaking, it's like and then like and then like immediately just like you know, it's fucking insane. Anyway, I'll be back, dude. Dude, hold on. I'm only like 28 minutes. Dude, 46-minute long video, and I've already extended the reaction to 1 hour and 38 minutes. Freaking crazy! I can't stop yapping. My radio.
𝗂𝘂𝘀 can sing anything, and everything she tries, she nails. There is not a single bad 𝗂𝘂𝘀 song. Even in the face of some songs that may initially
just
feel
floating around, dude.
𝗂𝘂𝘀, what is this? It's not bad. I'm just really confused about what you intend to do with this direction. I felt a similar thing with �élf, where at the beginning I wasn't on board with it all, then 2 seconds later, I just want to shout out this high note too, because it's beautiful. 𝗂𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀 was one of
Wait.
I just want to shout out this high note too, because it's beautiful. 𝗂𝘂𝘀 has done a lot of songs with John Yakitori over the years, but
this is a
among all
perfect
of them,
name.
Rockstar is such a different beast. Why does the song called 𝗶𝗶𝗀𝘀𝗀𝗀 go so hard that it makes me want to start a rebellion? Episode X,
I'm gonna be honest, that one, Rebellion, I think that's what it was called. I wasn't on board with it at first, to be honest. Like, when I first listened to it, I was kind of like, it doesn't hit as hard as the other ones. I'm gonna be honest. At work, I was literally just stimming. I was just singing that song constantly. So I was like, okay, maybe it's more catchy than I initially thought. Maybe it's better than I initially anticipated, you know? But I don't know. It's 𝗂𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀𝗀, right?
Just the peak we get when the two biggest forces in J-pop.
What else am I supposed to expect?
That she's still in 𝗂𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀𝘀, and she's still
frick is
putting
that?
out
What is this
insane
one?
covers with her own stamp on every single one. You got 𝗁𝘂𝘂𝘀𝘀.
Yo.
That band from 𝗶₂𝘃𝐺, which isn't Vocaloid, but
I don't know what that one. I don't know what that is. 𝗶₂𝘃𝐺. I think, is it 𝗶₂𝘃𝐺 with that like one pink-haired anime girl? That's all I know. I don't know anything about that anime. And to be fair, I don't think I'm gonna be interested in that anime, to be honest. From what I've seen, and just like the topic of like, oh, them just being rock stars or whatever, it's like, I don't know, man. I mean, to be fair, at this point, I don't know what I'm interested in when it comes to anime. Like, I've seen it all, right? I've seen it all. Shonen anime, I mean, that's kind of boring too. It's like just fighting. Like, okay, I've seen it. I've seen that a billion times. Slice of life, already seen those a billion times too. Like, I don't know. There's a reason why I call myself anime hater, right? I mean, clickbait too, but like, still, it's like, what am I supposed to watch? You know what I mean? Besides Attack on Titan now, and even then, it's been like freaking 5 years because, you know, I've been on a binge when it comes to 𝗂𝘂𝘀. But with this video being the last video, at least so far, until like 𝗂𝘂𝘀 reveals her face for real this time, like fully, outside of just blurring it or whatever. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what to react. But I mean, yeah, like after this one, Film Red, the One Piece Film Red, and then after that, I don't freaking know. Like, obviously, people want me to react to 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝗶𝗲𝘀𝗀, freaking 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀, or whatever they're called. Like, a bunch of bajillion different bands and artists and stuff. But, hey, I mean, I'll test the waters, right? I'll see how it works because, you know, like, as much as people love my yaps, I guess it also depends on what that topic is, you know? Like, I draw people in with auto for the yaps, you know? So it's like, if the initial topic isn't interesting enough, that being like, I don't know, Attack on Titan episode 67 or something like that. It's like, you know, people have seen it or whatever. People aren't really interested in that. But maybe if it's something like One Piece Film Red, then it's like, okay, wait, let's see, you know, let's see what this guy has to say about it. Damn, 3-hour long video, even though the movie's like an hour long or something, you know, I mean, that's to be expected. It is me. But point is, I don't know. I have to like get topics that interest people so that people stay for my apps. Cause like my apps are essentially like, that's the main event, I guess, essentially, pretty much, you know, like the initial topic of interest is like the clickbait, essentially. Like, oh, okay, vivarium reaction, let's click on that. Damn, 2 hours long. And then some people might click off. Some people end up just staying the whole thing. And it's like, damn, I actually like this guy. So that's kind of the whole point of that, or like the goal with that. So I don't know how that's going to work with anime, because like I've seen people say that you got to react to like multiple episodes at the same time. So like it flows better, whatever. But this is me we're talking about here. I can stretch an episode that's like 20 something minutes long to like 2 hours, you know? So I don't know how I'm supposed to do multiple episodes unless I try and cut down on the amount of time I spend yapping, but then like I miss certain details, and plus also copyright too. Like the more I extend the video, like the more times I pause, the less I can get, I will get copyright claimed. So it's just like a win-win for everyone. Unless, besides like the people who want to just see me react to the anime or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, point is, I don't know anything about Bocchi the Rock, and I'm not really interested in knowing much about Bocchi the Rock, to be honest. It just does not seem like the kind of anime that I would be interested in. Give me some freaking Code Geass. I've seen Death Note already, so Code Geass is like one that I probably should react to. Keyword probably, because I don't know, it's freaking old, you know, so maybe people, unless it's Patreon, maybe if I react to it on Patreon, then people would be, I don't know. I gotta get some uploads out on Patreon, so, you know, maybe that's where Code Geass can go. Unless people would be interested in watching that on YouTube as well. I don't know. Tell me, you know, tell me in the comments what you want to see, at least like anime wise, because, you know, like bands and stuff, like artists, like, okay, I get it. Like, I know 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀𝘀 or whatever, you know, 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀𝘀𝘀, Mafu, freaking Vocaloid, other like Vocaloid artists. Like, I get it. I've seen it all. I've seen the list. What about outside of that? Like, what would you want to see me react to? Even on YouTube videos, right? Like, listen, as much as I keep saying, harking, I don't know. As much as I keep talking about anime side of things, I'm fine with just reacting to YouTube videos as well. Like, I don't know, Ash versus Yugi death battle or something. I don't know, whatever. Like, something like that. Like, yeah, I don't know. Just give me something to react to that's like anime adjacent, or I don't know, even something scary. I don't know, whatever you guys want me to react to. Something I can yap to, you know, something that I would be interested in. But then again, you don't know my interest, so I don't know. Point is, just tell me what you want to see me react to outside of like music stuff, so that I can have a list of like things to react to that you guys would be interested in. Yeah, anyway.
Aishte. Holy shit. The original by 𝗂𝘂𝘀𝗶𝗲𝘀𝗀 was already an all-time classic on some evil psychotic shit, and 𝗂𝘂 decides to just do a little more. 𝗂𝘂 shifts her range so much here, from soft and breathy to harsh screams on a dime.
Oh my dude, this song slaps. This song goes so hard. I know, dude.
And then she takes it.
I'm still flabbergasted by that. The way she hit that note, how high it was, and then also the freaking SpongeBob effect on her vocal cords. How do you do that? Yeah, I see. Like, I don't freaking know, bro.
Though she is playing music,
I can't get over that. I still can't get over that, dude. Oh my goodness, it's just as hard as when I first reacted to it. Like, seriously, that I don't understand it. And oh my gosh, now knowing that she isn't an alien and that the frick kind of 𝗂𝘂𝘀𝗀𝘀 the Ghost was that? I peeped that. I saw that. Anyway, 𝗂𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀𝘀 the Ghost wants to react to 𝗂𝘂 with me, I guess. But anyway, dude, I don't even know what I was trying to say, to be honest. Man, oh yeah. Now that I've seen her face, or seen enough of her face, now it's like, okay, so she is a human. Unless it's like, unless it's like on some like, what's that? Men in Black 2, I think, where it's like an alien that can transform into humans, if, like once they absorb them or whatever. If she did that, okay, that makes sense. But from what we've seen, it seems like she's a human instead of an alien. Now she got vocals like an alien. She got vocals like a freaking goddess, like a freaking, I don't even know, but like, dude, it's just crazy. It's just wild to me. I'm just, yeah.
Other people, it's amazing how
I'm gonna be honest. Right out after I've done like the whole battery charging thing, I ate like a bunch of ice cream, and then I also listened to some heavy ass music to get my energy up. So now I'm like, I feel like I'm on crack right now. Okay, like the reason why I did that was also because I'm like super tired. Like, I've literally been falling asleep. So I was like, nah, I am not about to fall asleep reacting to this video. I have to get my energy up so that, I can be entertaining and stuff. So that's, if I'm too jittery, like even more jittery than I normally am, despite having ADHD, that's why. It's because I'm essentially on crack. Not really, it's sugar, but whatever.
How much expression she's able to convey through her voice alone. Then you got 𝗂𝘂𝘀𝗀𝘀, a song that 𝗂𝘂 wrote when she was 17 and touched up and released in October 24, where 𝗂𝘂 drags you into the deep, dark abyss with her. A lot of people who choose not to get into foreign music say they can't enjoy it as much because it isn't in English, which is a really funny way of saying you graduated from clown college. That is a very close
bro, that's a freaking stupid ass excuse. Like, especially for someone like me. Listen, I've already explained like a bajillion different times how lyrics honestly don't really matter as much to me, because I mostly get into the music for the vibes. So that should not even be a barrier, right? Not to mention the fact that usually those songs are translated, like in English or in whatever language you're in, like you speak, you understand. So it's like whatever, like 𝗶𝗶𝗾𝗂𝘀𝗀𝘀. I think that's literally the first ever band that I've ever listened to that I didn't understand anything, right? It's in Japanese, so I didn't understand anything and I didn't care. I still felt the vibes, right? I still enjoyed it. I still got hyped. So much so that recently, I mean, not really recently, but like not that long ago, I went to a 𝗶𝗶𝗾𝗀𝘀𝗀𝘀 concert with my dad. It's like, You know what I mean? Like it just doesn't matter. Like it's the vibes. I don't know.
Find an argument.
I don't know what I'm
If you
saying.
really want to dismiss the lyrics, you're also wrong for that. If you really dig into the words Otto's saying, it's crazy stuff. 𝗂𝘂𝘀𝗀𝘀,
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
face is as if God drew
Yeah.
it with his left hand.
Freaking bars, dude.
Let's overlook the lyrics anyway.
Yo, I still remember. I'm acting as if this was like 20 years ago or something, but dude, man, I remember back in my day, I used to. I remember the good old days back when seriously, that moment when I called this exact frame with I don't know what the other song was called, but the song that's connected to 𝗂𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀, dude. Smash the like button. No, play. Nah, that was the greatest moment of the channel so far. Like, seriously, that was the best.
Argument. What you can't deny is the amount of emotion that Otto's able to convey. I don't care if you understand what it means or not. It's still a harder shot to the heart than anything you're gonna find elsewhere.
Exactly. Not to mention the fact that her vocals, like, even if you don't understand the lyrics, which, some covers, like, if she's doing a cover, then usually, if not all the time, there weren't any subtitles. But even besides the point, dude, her vocals alone can move you. Like Elf, for example. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't understand pretty much anything, if anything at all, when it comes down to the Elf lyrics. Doesn't matter. The vocals themselves moved me so much that I straight up just started crying on camera. Like, I already hate crying because, like, I get all ugly and then freaking snot and all that stuff. I feel gross, and it takes like 50 years for me to like wipe my nose after all the snot. So like, I already hate crying. Combine that with the camera being on me, so like everyone can see me being like looking all hideous and stuff. And I still didn't care. I still cried because I was just that moved by that song. So yeah, people who say they can't get into foreign music because of the lyrics or something, that's not a good excuse. That's poor excuse, man. Like, you, especially when it comes down to Otto. Like, some artists, maybe they could kind of make sense because, like, I don't know, maybe their vocals aren't like that good. Like, maybe they don't deliver it as good or whatever because, I don't know, maybe they're like just rapping or something. I don't know. But when it comes down to Otto, that number, that excuse, that won't work. Because just her vocals alone are enough to move a person without even knowing the lyrics, like me. So
Most Western pop, good or bad, don't bring that level of lyrical oomph or energy to the track. Like
that's what I've been saying.
C, D, E, F, U, and your mom and your sister and your job. Now compare that to Otto.
Dude, I'm freaking. Dude, I freaking. This is what I'm talking about, man. This is exactly what I mean about pop. Like, what I've actually straight up felt like I was going insane when I was hearing these lyrics. Like, what a frame to pause on. I was literally, like, anytime I've heard that, I thought it was a parody. I legitimately, unironically thought that was like a joke. Like, I thought that it was like like some people like take songs and then like make the words like weird or whatever. Like, I don't know, like something about like Sigma male or something. I don't know, rizzing up the Rizzler or something, whatever weird ass lyrics, right? I thought it was something like that. Nope, apparently that's literally the original song. So that just goes to show Western pop is booty cheeks. Sometimes literally. What the freak just happened? What?
Mom and your sister and your job. Now compare that to Otto. Sometimes all I think about is you.
That, I'm gonna be honest, that song still I don't really enjoy as much. That doesn't diminish the fact that the lyrics don't slap. It's just that it doesn't hit us hard, and it's not like that emotional. Like, I mean, when I reacted to it, I've already explained my perspective. I'm pretty sure but it's fine, right? Should be fine. Like, some crazy person might still hate me for that. I don't care, obviously. But somebody's like, how dare you not like that song? You're supposed to. I don't care.
Late nights in the middle of June. Heat wave's been faking me out. Can't make you happier now.
This one slaps the value.
Keep on trying me. I feel it quietly, trying to silence me. Yeah, this is also just ripping off an instrumental from a better song.
Dude, this guy's literally me. Wait, 𝗶𝗾𝗾𝗀𝗀. What a collab. Auto with Hatsune Miku, produced by 𝗶𝗾𝗾𝗀𝗀. Wow. Wild. I gotta check out 𝗶𝗾𝗾𝗀𝗀, honestly. I mean, I'm going to eventually. It's just I have like a bajillion different things to react to. So, anyway.
This song is legendary. It was released on Otto's 27th birthday. It was produced by 𝗶𝗾𝗾𝗀𝗀, one of Otto's greatest inspirations, and it's a duet with Hatsune Miku, the Vocaloid that once upon a time made her believe that anything was possible.
Look at this visual. Yo! Oh my gosh! No, I'm tearing up. Stop! Stop! I was just talking about not wanting to cry and the fact that I hate crying. Nah, whip these freaking tissues out. I'm setting them down. I'm getting them ready. I'm prepared. Dude, look at this visual. Little keychain. Oh, dude. No, I'm actually tearing up. The DS, dude. That's literally like the thing that she used. That's literally what she used to find like Vocaloid. And then the way she's looking all kind and like, oh my god, like that, dude. Ugh.
After all this time, it's crazy how in touch she is with the culture that built her. Even at Shinzo, a 2-day series of lives that drew in around 140,000 people at Japan National Stadium, an event where she became the first ever female artist to perform at that venue, she didn't let anyone forget where she came from or what being able to live her life means.
Oh, this is the one with the Hatsune. Oh.
自分のことが大嫌いで、どうしたら自分を大切にできるのかっていうのも、自分を大切にする方法もわからなくて、何の取り柄もなくて、こんな自分が歌を歌っていても誰にも認めてもらえるわけないじゃないかって、誰も必要としないって思っていました。何にもいいことなんてできてないし、何にも間違いばっかりで、それでも歌い続けることができたのは、ボカロの歌い手が DS の小さな画面の向こうでずっと歌を歌っていたからです。私はその画面の向こうに憧れて、何もできないかもって思った自分が、これならできるかもって、これだったら私がもしかしたら生きる理由になるかもしれないって思ったんです。自分と葛藤することも、自分の周りで自分自身と自分の過去と悩み続けることも、戸惑い続けることも、苦しみ続けることもたくさんありましたが、そんな日の最後には大好きな曲と大好きな歌を聴けば 一人の部屋の中でも遠くに輝く空を、夜景を見つめて、私もあの光の、私もあの望んだ景色に立ちたいんだって。だから絶対にやめちゃいけないって、そう思ったんです。私はこの未来を信じるしかないって。私は絶対に大丈夫だって。未来は誰にもわからないんだ。だったら絶対にそう思ってもいいじゃないかって。バカって思われても、いろんな人にいろんなこと言われてもいいじゃないかって。私の大好きな愛する文化が私の未来を信じさせてくれました。そして私は今この瞬間、その望んだ未来の上に立っているって言えます。歌い手じゃないかもしれない、ボーカロイドが本当に好きで、でも誰かにとっては邪魔かもしれない。それでも間違いをたくさんしてしまって、私は絶対にこの助けられた恩を必ずこれから返していきたいです。私はこれからずっと一人でも絶対にこの愛する文化を忘れないし、絶対に生涯愛し続けるって決めたし、私は今日のライブが、彼女と歌ったあの曲が誰か一人のためになって、この文化へ恩返しができるきっかけの一つになったらとっても嬉しいなって思いました。まだ自分を大切にする方法もわかんないし、今日そしてこの2日間ここに立てて、私を少しだけ好きになれた気がします。なので今日のことを皆さんも必ず少しでもいいんで、どうか覚えていって、覚えて帰ってくださったらとっても嬉しいです。そしたらこの客席にどこかにいるかもしれない幼かった自分が、何もできなかった自分が喜ぶと思うので、どうか忘れないでいただけるととっても嬉しいです。
I hate seeing myself in the camera. I look so freaking disgusting, but dude, I can't. I don't freaking. You know what? I don't freaking care. That was the greatest speech ever. Like, I don't know if she rehearsed it or what, but just being able to just say that, like, regardless of whether or not she rehearsed it, just like being able to even like come up with that is like I wouldn't be able to come up with something so moving, so touching, so beautiful. I just like, that was just perfect. The visuals accompanied with like the actual speech, like you could hear her like tearing up, and then like it so much, man. Like how far she's come from, like the life she's like everything she's had to go through to achieve her dreams, to like reach where she is now, and then also combine that with the recent music video, like where she's like finally like stepping towards self-love after so long. I'm not gonna lie, if it wasn't for the camera, I would be crying so much more. Except if I did that, I would literally be sitting here for like 20 minutes just straight up crying. Like, I'm not even kidding. So I'm trying my hardest to try and like contain as much as possible. Like my throat is like on fire. Like it has that like burning sensation. Like there were moments during that whole section, and even now, that I'm like on the brink of just like breaking, shattering, and just like just sobbing. Not sobbing, I wouldn't go that far, but like it's just, man, that speech, like not only am I like able to step into her shoes and like experience and feel like everything she had to go through to finally achieve, like the visuals too, with like the Hatsumi Miku stuff, and then also I can relate that to myself as well, and like I just, man, oh my gosh. Oh, it's funny because I even said that I was gonna cry. Like I already knew, I already knew in advance that this video is probably gonna get me to cry, and I was right, as always, right? I'm a freaking genius. I'm just kidding, but like, oh my gosh, man. No, I gotta freaking.
In accordance with 𝗯𝘂 world domination, 𝗯𝘂 has 3 major goals she wants to achieve: win a Grammy, perform at Coachella, and go on the largest world tour a Japanese artist has ever gone on. With everything she's done so far, who's to rule any of these things out? So fuck it. Let's cross one of these off right now. The 𝗶₾𝘂𝘀𝘀 World Tour took place from April 2025 to August 2025. 𝗶₾🏂 in English translates to spark, and 𝗯𝘂 wanted this tour to be the spark for her career and her culture on the world stage. The same Saitama Super Arena that she dreamed of playing at was just the first stop of the tour, in total performing 34 shows across 4 continents, attracting over 500,000 fans in total. 𝗯𝘂 sold out 25 of these shows, including the largest indoor arena in France. No other Japanese artist even comes close to that. At every stop, the 𝗯𝘂 faithful were there in droves, and she was appearing everywhere. Even on Times Square in New York City. Guys, it's happening. Stop to think about this though. 𝗯𝘂 was performing her discography over and over again, on many times 2 to 3 days rest while traveling the globe. There isn't a word to describe how unbelievable that effort is. 𝗶₾🏂 was one what the fuck moment after another at a level I'm convinced will never be replicated anywhere else. How do I know this?
Because you were there.
I'm Danny Starsurfer, reporting live from one of 𝗯𝘂's concert stops.
I know.
Oh my god!
I didn't expect him to actually look like that, I'm gonna be honest. He kind of looks like, Nick. What's his name? Some anime YouTuber. Nick, freaking whatever, hold on. Yeah, this guy. But like, I don't know why I thought that. Like, oh, I think the reason why I thought that was because of the way he talks. Like, he kind of sounds similar. And then also, not really, like, he doesn't look that much like him. But like, I could kind of see it with like longer hair. You know, I don't know. I'm shattered. I'm broken. I'm done. I'm destroyed.
Stop it. Oh my god!
Like the way he screamed that, oh my god, like that's literally Nick. I think now is a good time to mention that Jonas and I made the official highlight reel for the concert we went to. Dude, y'all are so freaking, you're so freaking lucky. They got them merged like they were in the highlight reel. Were they in the front row? Like, were they in the front seats or something like? Am I bleeding? I don't even know what's happening to me anymore.
So, we just came back from the Auto concert. I say we, as in
Okay, now I'm gonna be honest. Now he no longer looks like who I thought he looked.
me and my good friend
Jonas.
and I have the shirt and the lack of voice to prove it. To describe the Auto concert, take every insane thing about Auto as a talent and go even further than that. After the start buildup of
Plus
this
Ultra.
concert, she gets going immediately with 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝗶𝗶𝗀𝗀. And
Of
it
course.
just keeps going.
You have
the
to.
moment you think that we're gonna just like have a chill moment, nope. Show in the 𝗂𝘂𝘀𝗀𝘀. No, 𝗂𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀. Dude, this show, literally, her lives do not stop at all. There is no downtime whatsoever. She
Show,
doesn't really
of
do
course.
any
Like
groundwork either.
all her like the biggest songs she's done. Like it makes
She
sense.
just goes. It actually gets to a point where it becomes a battle for survival because I looked at
Jonas.
and told him about maybe like a quarter of the way through, I don't have my voice left for anything. This was the one artist that I personally have always wanted to see live, and I'm glad I could finally check that off my bucket list. Dude, the video wall, the mix, her choreography is everything from graceful to downright psychotic. And notice I haven't even talked about her singing yet because, oh my god, dude. Like, she goes so much harder and harsher at some point in some of her songs than you could hear in the studio releases, which, again, the fact that there's so little downtime.
Yes, she did sing Chandelier, and I am still trying to process that. Is that? Oh, is it?
This concert, I don't
Where's
know
the,
how
there
she
he is.
manages
Yeah.
to keep it up.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
an encore was
I gotta run that back. Whoa, wait, what is 𝗶𝗃𝗀𝘀𝗀𝘀 doing here? What? Yo, we got freaking God over here. Look at that. Oh. No,
I don't know
that's
how
me
she
right there.
manages to keep it up like that. Also, an encore was like
Literally
3
me,
songs
dude.
long, by the way, which was crazy work. The fact there was no downtime.
This is, oh, dude, oh my gosh. I want to go to a concert so bad, man. I want, you know what would be an absolutely legendary moment, and I would die. I could die happy. Like, honestly, I don't think anything in the future in my life will ever come close to this moment. But if, like, imagine if Auto, or even, I would be even happy if Auto, like the Auto staff themselves, noticed any of my, like, Auto reactions. Like, the fact that I managed to stretch I can't even speak anymore, freaking 𝗶𝗃𝗀𝘀𝗀𝘀 or whatever, that song, and it's like 4 minutes long to 2 hours. Yo, like, imagine if like Auto reacted to that, you know, she would be like screaming, like, you know, because she gets like loud when she gets like excited and stuff. She like comments like 2 hours or whatever. Man, I would literally, I would die happy, dude. I would, like, I don't know what I would do. I would just explode on the spot, just spontaneously combust, probably. Like, now I'm starting to cry again. Like, I feel like after the cameras are closed or whatever, like after I'm done recording, I think I'm just gonna start breaking down, crying. Like, after this, like, I'm probably gonna replay the speech again, and then just start sobbing in my room. and I have to use like a billion different tissues again. I like the fit, by the way. I like the shirt. I definitely would. I want to get a shirt like that too, but it's like, dude, it's like freaking 300 smackaroons, dude. Like, I ain't doing that.
It was literally like
Not yet. I don't have the YouTube money for that yet.
we're not talking about no like metaphorical light sparks. It was boom, 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 boom. It was an unforgettable experience. And
he's an attractive guy, by the way. I just wanted to point that out. Like, he's a handsome man.
And a testament to the
like if nobody has ever like pointed that out, like I just wanted to say it. Like, I'm not even gay or even really bisexual. It's just like I can still acknowledge the fact when a guy is attractive, you know. Just wanted to give a little compliment in case he hasn't gotten that before. I don't know. Just wanted
kind of incredible talent that Otto is.
He said the thing. He said incredible. As if I coined the word. As if I coined the term incredible.
In that moment, and even now, it's hard to articulate what this experience was like. Personally, from what
that sounds like when people are like on psychedelics or like trying to come down from psychedelics, and it's like, what did you see or whatever. It's like you just can't put it into words. Like the human language is too much of a limiter to truly encompass what that feeling was, and that's exactly what an Otto concert would be like. Like, if I even made a video after an Otto concert, it would probably me just be yapping for like 3 hours. And even still, after 3 hours, I still wouldn't be able to fully encapsulate how incredible like the Otto concert would be.
Even now, it's hard to
Life-changing the
articulate what
concert
this
would be.
experience was like. Personally, from when I caught on to Otto from Film Red to now, she was a rock during a really hard time for me. If you were to ask any Otto fan, they'll tell you that she changed or outright saved their life. She's not just the most talented singer.
Dude, even me. I'm a new Otto fan. Like, I'm just essentially getting into like Otto's discography. Like, which is crazy to think that I'm literally just getting into Otto's like whole thing. And I witnessed such a historic moment of seeing Otto's face, essentially. That's crazy. That's wild. But also the fact that, yes, even me, she essentially, bars, even me essentially changed my life. Right? Like, just me reacting to Otto's stuff, like Otto's music, songs, already was enough to like get a bunch of views on my channel, get a bunch of people enjoying my yaps, enjoying my chill / sometimes hyper vibe, you know. It's just like, dude, just even reacting to her stuff, it just like gives you positive, like, it just gives you blessings or something, right? Like, it's just like you just get positive feedback even just reacting to her stuff, let alone being at her concert or meeting Otto or like, I don't know, getting her plushie or stuff. Like, I don't know. Like, I would not even be surprised if like I get a plushie of Otto and like freaking it's like gonna give me like eternal youth or something. I don't know. It's like gonna be the elixir of life or something. Like, it's just some miraculous freaking item or something. It can cure any disease. Like, I would not even be surprised, dude, if it's like some sacred item, dude. Because this is Otto. Like, everything about Otto is just perfect. Which is crazy to say because I don't know if that's mean or, you know, like, because, like, I don't know if that's kind of like a bad thing to say to someone like Otto. Like, because, you know, like when people struggle with low self-esteem or like self-hatred or whatever, I don't know if it's like toxic positivity or it's like, nah, you're like the best, you're perfect or whatever. But that it's kind of like that feeling of, oh, well, everyone around me keeps praising me, keeps like complimenting me, keeps saying that I'm like awesome and stuff. And the fact that I still don't feel that way makes it even worse. It's like, what is this, Sweden? Switzerland? What is that? It's some like place that's like quote unquote supposed to be known as like the happiest place on earth. It's like, imagine being in that place where everybody's like, it's known as the happiest place on earth, and you're suicidal. I feel like that would just make you more suicidal if like, it's like, dude, how am I not happy? Right? It's like, it makes sense if it's somewhere like in America or like Russia or like Britain or something like, you know, because it's always like raining and whatever. It's like gloomy and stuff. But like in the happiest quote unquote place on earth and you're still sad, I would just be even more sad from that. So that's kind of the vibe I'm getting right now. Like, I don't know if that's like a good thing or not. Of like, do you know she's like perfect, whatever. And it's kind of like almost like a little jab to the person, not specifically Otto, but just like in general, the person that's like feeling bad about themselves and unhappy and all that stuff. And you're just like, no, you're perfect. And it's like, you're like kind of like constantly like jabbing the like, yeah, you better be feeling sad. Like, why aren't you happy about who you are as a person or whatever? You know what I mean?
On the planet. Her story, all the pain she endured, all the work she put in, everything about her only makes anyone want to root for her more. And all she wants to do in return is to be a supporting role in someone else's story. Yeah, Otto did find to be a supporting role in someone else's story. Yeah, Otto did find out what her name actually meant a while ago, and she embraces that. At that concert I went to, she gave a speech where, in all her vulnerability, talked about how alone she was on her journey all this time. But she did it anyway, believing in her dream. And then, in English, she says, "It's okay to be alone. It's okay to dream." At that, I felt a violent spark in my heart. As a fan, and for what those words meant for me.
Dude, I'm sorry to pause right there. If she said that at a concert, at that point, I'm breaking down, crying. At that point, I'm done. Like, I would not be able to hold it in.
My life, I was emotional over how poignant that message was. And I know
that's me right too. There, dude.
And so was everyone else in that arena. Tens of thousands of hearts sparked and set ablaze. Considering she's been spreading that message across the entire world, in a world where you can hear any message at any time,
tearing up again.
For Otto in her position to spread a message about hope and to hold firm about being a voice for this generation, it's incredible. You know, Otto's admitted that she's not the same teenager she was screaming 𝗯𝘂𝘀𝗶𝗀𝘀 from her soul. 5 years as a professional has given her time to grow into a young adult, and we're not just seeing that from a technical level, but from a maturity level too. She's still trying to figure out the person that she is now. Personally, I hope she feels at least a little bit better about herself. I hope she can take pride in her talent and the person she's grown into so far. At the very least, I hope she knows the people that follow her have had a fire in their hearts that were sparked by her.
In July 2025, Otto ranked as the #1 Japanese artist among overseas. Man, dudes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Me, dude. This video is perfect. This video is this was the best, like, description, biography, I don't know, like, video. This is the best video about Otto I've ever seen, and ever. There's no other video that will ever come close to this, like, level. Like, this the passion, the everything, like the research, the passion, just, I can't. I love this video. I already like this video. Like, honestly, you know what? I gotta subscribe, dude. Like, this, dude. Nah, the fact that he only has 5,000 subscribers is absolute criminal. Like, this is, like, are we, dude, just for this video alone, he has to have, like, freaking 1 million subscribers. Like, are we for real? Are we for real? Dude, hold on. This video only has 124,000 views and only 12,000 likes. Seriously, more people have to react to this. Like, it can't just be me. Freaking Nicholas Light TV has to react to this or something. Like, are we for real? Like, this video absolutely deserves this video. Like, this video absolutely deserves these views and attention and love and stuff. Japan's faceless singing prodigy. I mean, I guess from that video, I assumed that he already reacted to something similar to this video. But it's still like, dude, where's the issue of getting a refresher, right? Where's the issue of experiencing an even better video? I'm assuming. Like, I think it's about time I freaking stop yapping. I'm gonna go cry now. I'm gonna go cry now.